Hey, what's up guys? Tony here, and this is a little Modern Warfare 2. Now, this is something different, and I'm going to warn you, if you guys don't like noob tubes, commandos, one-man armies, basically every single exploit from Modern Warfare 2, you probably shouldn't watch this video, because I got the bright idea, and apparently this bright idea was going around to do an exploits video. Not really a series, but I just really wanted to, for lack of a better term, fuck off. And my buddies, Kakalaki Camper, Tan, D-Wits, we were all just kind of gotten the idea that let's do some exploits. So that's what we did. We put together the most exploitive kits you could find. We even changed some of our emblems. You saw that. I saw like the noob tuber with the direct impact. And what's really funny about this is I failed to get through the stupid door. Anyways, what's really funny is that this entire lobby was like, for some reason, I guess, it was just karma, but we were all doing the same thing. You know, like Chris was noob tubing, he has one-man army, good thing going on, danger close, of course. And shotguns were everywhere. It was like shotgun noob tube fest. And this was like this was the first game of this, so I'm just like trying to figure out how the hell I'm gonna like justify this in my head. And it gets progressively better as the night goes on, and we get more people in our party, because right now I think it's just Chris and I. And so yeah, it's just one of those games, and I'll tell you, like, it's not the best gameplay. I die a lot, especially in the beginning, but I've never had gameplay before, at least in Modern Warfare 2, where I was laughing the whole time. Chris and I mean, you'll see, like, we're talking the whole time, laughing, and God, it was a lot of fun. It really was a lot of fun. And if you've never done this before and you still have Modern Warfare 2, give it a try. Now, I mean, here's the thing. This is going to come at the expense of somebody else's fun. And that's the kind of shitty situation you find yourself in. But if you get into Modern Warfare 2 and you play a handful of games like normal, and you just find that it's nothing but the noob tube shotgun fest, just go in, make yourself a class that is a 100% noob tube friendly class, you know, with danger close and the whole nine. And I prefer slide hand. I was using scavenger, and I was like, you know what, this sucks. You know, I get killed so fast. I'm not even worried about picking up, you know, extra grenades. I'm just gonna go and use sleight of hand, and because I prefer it, and that's what I ended up doing for the rest of the night. And I think I did one match, maybe the next one I post, because I think I captured 3 of these from this night. The next match, I think I was like trying to knife only on Underpass. I think it's the next game I'm gonna post. But anyways, yeah, that's just. I thought that was kind of strange. My grenade hit him and like bounced off the roof, and I'm like, I don't know how the fuck that happened, but whatever. It's Modern Warfare 2. Oh, and speaking of Modern, oh, watch this. This is funny. That's like the epitome of like noob tubing tactics. So anyways, I can't help but like laugh as I watch this. So okay, now some of you may be asking, what about Road to Modern Warfare 3? And to that, I'm going to tell you this. I gave up on it, and I know this kind of comes to no surprise to some people, but that series drove me nuts to play Modern Warfare 2 that much. I got up to like level 25, which is not very high. It's only a third of the way to the full prestige. We're actually a little bit more than a third of the way. And I just couldn't take it. Every time I got into a game, look at this double, and then somehow I got killed. I think I got killed from a shotgun that far away. That was pretty impressive, I guess. But I could not take all the bullshit. Like, I was playing it, and I'm just like, oh, it was just like, I don't want to say like rage feeling, but it just wasn't fun. And I had one, like, I was making a video, and basically what happened is it messed up, and the quality came out really bad. And so basically what I decided to do, I was like, okay, well, I'll just wait till level 30, because I was going to do it at level 25. Well, the level 30 never came, and I was just like, you know what, F this. I'm not having fun, and I do stuff on my channel because it's fun. necessarily because I have to or whatever. You know, you guys know that. So gave up on that series. If I don't know if you guys liked it or you want to see me do live commentaries of Modern Warfare 2, I'll certainly do it. And I'll do it on either the Xbox or the PlayStation 3. But yeah, it drove me nuts. So if you guys want to see me get all mad and rage and stuff, because somebody one time had mentioned that they would like to see me, like do like a live commentary because they don't think that I get mad or angry or whatever. So if you guys want to see that, just let me know, and I'll work on getting one out to you guys. Let's see here. What else? Oh yeah. If you guys are following me on Twitter, you'll know that I made a comment about my work being haunted, and I'll be honest, like I'm just now starting to get into Twitter a little bit more, like into it. God, it sounds so weird, but I'm starting to use the service media, whatever you want to call it, a little bit more, and that's because I've met people at MLG Anaheim and through Youch now, and they're big on using it, and so now I'm sort of using it as well, mainly because, well, before I didn't really have many people, like anybody I talked to, you'd come through my channel, and so it wouldn't be I wouldn't have a need to use Twitter, but now I've got a reason to use it. So anyways, that being said, I posted this thing on Twitter about my work being haunted, and I figured I'd tell this story because I've got a handful of other stories about ghost things. My house is haunted. It really is, and I've got a whole bunch of stories, and I'm going to tell them over a certain amount of time. I'm not sure exactly how this is going to work out, but anyways, what I'm going to do is I'm also going to put some pictures up over this gameplay because you're probably getting tired of watching me die and kill people with noob tubes. But anyways, I was at work. It was, let's see here, must have been Sunday night. Anyways, I was getting ready to leave. Well, I guess about 8:30 or almost 9 o'clock. So I was getting close to leaving. Anyways, what happened is I was back by the dishwasher, and I'll show you guys the pictures of what the area looks like. And so I'm like back by the dishwasher. I'm looking towards the front of the store, and basically I hear 3 knocks coming from our walk-in, which is a refrigerator. If you guys don't know what a walk-in is, walk-in refrigerator. It's not a particularly big refrigerator, but it's a refrigerator. And so I heard 3 knocks, and I waited. And because sometimes we have cooks go in and out and stuff, and sometimes they got a whole handful of like pans and dough and stuff, and so they need help getting out, which is weird because there's a push like door handle on the inside, and so basically you can get your ass out by putting your butt up against it. So but anyways, I heard 3 knocks, and so what I did is I walked over after a second, opened the door, and nobody was there. Nobody was inside the walk-in. I'm like, okay, that's weird. And so I'd remembered when I'd come in that one of the inside people, this guy Mark, was outside on the phone. And so I walked over to our door, our back door, and it was actually kind of cracked open. So there was still, like, he could get in if he wanted to. So, and then I heard he came in through the front door, so it wasn't there. And I checked the bathroom, I checked everywhere. I checked the freezer, which is a very small freezer that nobody would go sit in for any sort of length of time. But it was weird. I'm just like, okay, this is strange. I swear I heard these knocks. And actually, it was funny because right after I heard the knocks and I checked the walk-in, our cook came she came around the corner, and I said, hey, did you just knock on the wall? Because there's the cook, like the oven is right next to a wall. I mean, it sits on the wall, but there's a portion behind it where you could get to the wall. She said no, and then so I tell my manager, I'm like, you know what, I think this place is haunted, and she goes, and this is what's really funny. She's like, oh yeah, weird stuff happens all the time around here, and I'm like, what the hell are you talking about? And my buddy Stro that I work with, he's like, oh yeah, dude, I've been here and pans have fallen over for no reason. The manager was mentioning that like during like closing shifts with some regularity, I guess, things will fall off what's called the make tables, where they make the pizzas. Kind of self-explanatory, but things will fall off the make table, and there really won't be an explanation for it because of the fact that it's high up on the make table, and it'll fall like 5 feet, you know, down and towards, like if you're standing in front of it, it'll fall towards you. And so she's like, yeah, things like that happen all the time when I'm closing. And see, what she says is she thinks that it's her, like the ghost follow her. She's like, I got a ghost that follows me. I was like, okay, that's just bullshit right there. And I'm quite a skeptic. So when I encounter anything that I deem to be paranormal, I have to find some sort of reason, some rationale for why it happened. I don't really just chalk it up to a ghost and say it's that. If I cannot find an explanation, then yeah, I'll say, okay, that's paranormal. I won't say it's a ghost per se, but it's not. You can't explain it with regular rationale and science, you know. So yeah, so I guess my work is haunted, and I'll, you know, what I'll do is I'll get around to, maybe I'll take some pictures of my house and I'll put them up into a video, and you guys can take a look at the things that I've had happen in my house, because I've had a lot of things happen in my house, and my aunt thinks it's my grandfather because he passed away in this house. I couldn't tell you. I'm gonna tell you what I've seen. They're not particularly scary, you know, events, but they're still like, they kind of, it's like the shiver up your spine, you know, the goosebumps. You get the goosebumps from this whole thing. So anyways, guys, that's the game. What I got, like 28 and 30. Not too bad for being the exploit guy. Chris went 36 and 24. He did really well blowing people up in noob too. So anyways, guys, I will talk to you later.